This is chocolate cake part 2, flourless chocolate cake at that. So here we have chocolate that I showed you earlier that is now melted in the butter. So we'll take that off the stove, we'll turn it off, and take that off. Let that sit there. Take it over to the bench, pop it on my bench here. So I have my chocolate and butter here, 14 ounces of chocolate, 1 ounce of butter melted. My cake tin lined with a piece of baking parchment, egg whites whipped up, egg yolks and sugar and ground cardamom whipped up, and then into there I'm going to add about 6 heaped dessert spoons of cocoa powder. Now you must put this, that's 5, 6, that'll do, maybe one more for luck. And you must put this through a sieve, because if you don't put this through a sieve, you will get lumps of chocolate in your chocolate cake. So when you cook the chocolate cake and then you cut it afterwards, you'll have nice powder in your chocolate cake, and you don't want that. You don't want powdery lumps in your chocolate cake, you want chocolate cake. So that's all through, lovely. Then we shall just mix that through a little bit, because if I put the mixer straight in there, it's going to go all over the kitchen and me and the cameraman, and we're not going to be very happy. So that's slightly whisked in, and then I'll finish whisking that. Just using the hand mixer because it's only one cake. If it's 2, then I'll use the bigger mixer, and if it's more, then I'll use the bigger mixer. But for one, it's mother's hand with the phone. So there we have the egg yolks, sugar, the cocoa powder and the cardamom. Now into that, oh that's fine, into there we're going to add the melted chocolate and melted butter, and it's going to go straight in there really quick. We don't want it to start cooking. Put that in and then really quick, get it in nice and quick. And that will facilitate the cooking process because it's already warm now. So it's starting to cook already. Okay, I'll just drop that now for a second. Around the outside of the bowl just to get all the chocolate in, and along the bottom just to make sure that I've got everything off the bottom. And then again. Okay, that's enough. Now when you're using chocolate, I suggest that you put everything, have one bowl for your rubbish, because it can get very chocolatey and it can get very nasty. So what I'll do now, I've got the egg yolks in there with the chocolate and the cocoa powder and the sugar and the cardamom. Now I'm going to add 1/3 of the egg white, and I'm just going to put that in, just so it will take the egg whites a bit easier when I fold the rest of it. So I'm just mixing that quick. It doesn't really matter if I knock a bit of the air out. I'm going to mix that in quick. Okay, so that's almost mixed in lovely. Right, so now I'll get the rest of it, the other 2/3, and the other 2/3 I'll put in. But now I'll fold it and cut, turn the bowl, fold and cut, fold and cut, turn, fold, cut, fold, cut, turn, fold, cut, turn, fold, cut, until it's all incorporated. And you can't see any more egg yolks, any more egg whites, sorry. All the egg whites are in there nicely, and it's looking nice and shiny and light, and obviously chocolatey, being chocolate cake. Now this, I failed to mention, is flourless chocolate cake. So if you're wondering where the flour is, it's still in the bin. Flour bin. Flour is still in the flour bin and not in the chocolate cake. Flourless chocolate cake. So that's nearly all incorporated nicely now. Just a few more turns. Make sure you go right to the bottom and you get everything in. And it's lovely and mixed. Right, so now there's a lovely consistency. There's no more egg white, you can see. And then I'm going to pour it straight into the mould. Into the cake tin. Don't worry, it's a bit fluty around the sides. As the chocolate cake cooks, it will spread out and push the paper out the way. So there we go, that's all in. Yeah. And that's our finished raw chocolate cake. Flourless chocolate cake, and without too much mess. And that goes straight into the oven here. And the oven is at 170 degrees. Oh, there's a cake in there. Due to service. So we'll pop that in now, 170. And that takes about 35 to 40 minutes. So that is chocolate cake part 2. I'll see you for part 3 when it's cooked. Bye!